Alycats and you viewers. Welcome to episode 3 of Geeky News Roundup, Alycat Geekery. And let me just preface this by saying this is not a professional news journalism site. If you're wanting that, this is not the place. This is purely a fangirl's perspective on the entertainment industry. Like, if I want to freak out over a certain aspect, I'm going to squeal and fangirl. If I have an opinion about something, I'm going to talk about it. This is very much an Alyssa video, so if you're looking for professionalism, this is not the place to go. But if you're looking for fun, entertaining news nuggets with a fan's perspective added to it, this is the perfect place for you. So just remember that. And also, I will have timestamps down below if a certain aspect of the entertainment industry doesn't interest you. Let's just get started though. First up with the gaming news. I feel so old, but Xbox and the Halo franchise both turned 15 this past Tuesday. Little story time. I remember vividly when the Xbox came out, like the big fat Xbox, original Xbox, and only one of my friends got it, and she got Fusion Frenzy, Jet Set Radio Future, and the Blinks game with it, and we played the shit out of those games. I just remember being blown away by the fact that you could have your own musical playlists on the Xbox. I remember the big fat Duke controller. Oh my gosh, I feel so freaking old. It's 15 years old now. And the Halo franchise, I just actually played the first Halo game last year. But, oh my gosh, such an iconic franchise and such an iconic console. 15 years old! Naughty Dog just this week released a multiplayer patch for Uncharted 4. This patch includes a fixed profile issue causing users to lose their trials and ranked TDM progression, fixes a leaderboard issue where classic mode statistics counted to the regular TDM leaderboards, fixes an issue with being able to hear players' microphones before a ranked TDM match, and fixes an issue where the HDR option could cause certain menu screens to become unresponsive. So that's really excellent, and you've probably already downloaded this patch if you're into multiplayer on Uncharted 4, but if you haven't delved into the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, all those issues are fixed and you can enjoy it fully now. So yay! The news that made so many people cry around the world this week, but Persona 5 has been delayed until April 2017. It was supposed to come out in February, but since it's being delayed, Atlus is including both English and Japanese audio options for the game for free, so you can choose to either play in its native language or in the dubbed version. Personally, I'm all for it being delayed because I want the best game possible. I need to fix some issues, work out some bugs. I'm totally fine with that. I don't really have a problem with delays. Yeah, it sucks to wait a couple months, but if it's gonna make the game better overall, go for it. Firewatch, which was an amazing game released by Campo Santo, is getting a small physical limited release by Limited Run Games, who are an amazing company. I'm going to try to get my hands on one, hopefully I can. But this game is spectacular. If you haven't played Firewatch, you should. It's a walking simulator type of game, but it's got a fantastic narrative. It's absolutely gorgeous, and if you can get your hands on a copy of Firewatch, the physical edition, I highly suggest it because, like I said, Limited Run Games is an amazing company, and these are going to be collector's items, so look out for it. And that's all the gaming news that caught my eye this week. Now let's move on to the movie portion. It has been confirmed that David Yates will direct all 5 Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them films, and I've heard mixed reviews about the first movie. Some people absolutely love it. Some people are like, it's got pacing issues. Let me know what you've thought about Fantastic Beasts. Are you excited that there's 5 films in this franchise? Are you excited that David Yates is directing all of them? Let me know in the comment box down below. The first full-length Ghost in the Shell trailer dropped this week, and it looks spectacular. Scarlett Johansson as Motoko looks actually really badass. The film is beautiful. Rupert Sanders is directing, and Rupert Sanders previously directed Snow White and the Huntsman, and it just looks like a really badass film. Yes, they did whitewash the film, but Mamoru Oshii, the original director of the original Ghost in the Shell film, is actually really happy with Scarlett Johansson playing Motoko, and she just looks so freaking badass. I'm super excited for this film. I cannot wait to watch it. What are your thoughts on the Ghost in the Shell film? Are you upset that they whitewashed it, or are you excited about it? Did the trailer get you hyped? Let me know. Also, speaking of official trailers dropping, the Beauty and the Beast live action adaptation trailer dropped, and it looks spectacular again. Everyone looks so amazing in this film. Emma Watson is just so perfect as Belle. I love Dan Stevens as the Beast. Again, I'm gonna have a furry problem. Luke Evans as Gaston is perfection. And I just think this is going to be a fantastic film. I've been a fan of every single live action adaptation of a Disney film so far. So I don't think Beauty and the Beast is going to disappoint me. I mean, it could, but I don't think it will. So check out the trailer for yourself. It's absolutely stunning, and just let me know what you think about it. The Nosferatu remake just got a director, and that is Robert Eggers, who directed this year's superb, chilling fairy tale horror film The Witch. Now, I absolutely love The Witch. Some people hated it, but I think Robert Eggers as the Nosferatu remake director is a good indicator that this film will live up to its spooky potential. It could fail, but I'm excited to see his vision for Nosferatu, and I'm excited to see what he does with the film, because The Witch was just so chilling and it made you think. It had so many layers to it. So I'm really excited that he's directing the Nosferatu remake. Spirited Away will be shown in theaters again, which I hope it comes to my town, but I doubt it. For 2 nights in December 4th and 5th, for its 15th anniversary. And again, I feel freaking old because I remember when this film came out in theaters originally. I feel really, really old. Spirited Away is one of my favorite Studio Ghibli Hayao Miyazaki films, so I'm dying to see this in theaters if at all possible. And if they make a special Blu-ray edition, I would just freak out. And speaking of Studio Ghibli and Hayao Miyazaki has announced he's coming out of retirement for a feature film idea he has. It originally started as a short film, but he has decided to make it into a feature-length film for Studio Ghibli. He says this is the last one again, but he said that with The Wind Rises. But currently, he is making Boro the Caterpillar, and it's based on a story that he's supposedly been working on for 2 decades about a caterpillar so small that you could squish it between your fingers. That just sounds so interesting, and I love every single Studio Ghibli Hayao Miyazaki film, that I will watch this as soon as it comes out. It's slated to come out in 2020. Hopefully it comes to fruition because I've been dying for another Studio Ghibli Miyazaki film. And the last nugget of movie news for this week, which I'm super excited about, is Emilia Clarke has signed on to star in an unspecified role in the Han Solo prequel film. Oh my gosh, 2 of my favorite worlds colliding! Game of Thrones, Star Wars. Emilia Clarke, I adore her. She's one of my major girl crushes. And I'm assuming maybe she'll play like a love interest. I don't know, I could be totally wrong. I'm just speculating. But I'm so excited. I love her as an actress. I love her as a person because she's just so amazing and candid and unfiltered in real life. Every time I see her in an interview or on a talk show, I'm just fall even more in love with her. And her Instagram is seriously lit. So I am so freaking pumped that she will be in the Han Solo prequel film. I was pumped when they announced Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian. I'm even more pumped now because Emilia Clarke will be in this film. I need it. Like right now, guys. I'm not even joking. I need it. And lastly, for the TV portion of our news segment, Westworld has been renewed for a 2nd season, which is good news for, obviously, Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy, because they wrote 5 to 6 seasons worth of story for this show, and come on, if you haven't seen Westworld yet, you should. It's amazing, it's a mindfuck of a show, but it's beautiful, it's brilliant, it's smart, I'm in love with it, and I can't wait to see what is in store for the 2nd season and beyond, and see how this universe expands, and what the timelines are going to be like. And are you excited that Westworld has been renewed? Are you in love with Westworld? Let me know in the comment box down below. Marvel's The Inhumans will be a TV show on ABC, but the first 2 episodes will air in IMAX theaters. Robert Heinlein's novel Stranger in a Strange Land is being adapted into a TV series for the Sci-Fi Network. Have you read this novel? Are you excited that it's being turned into a series? Let me know your thoughts. American Horror Story Roanoke enjoyed a 10% jump in viewership during its finale from American Horror Story Hotel's finale, which I'll admit I didn't even watch the finale for Hotel. I enjoyed Roanoke's finale, and this season was spectacular in my opinion, so I'm super happy that I got a rating spike, and I'm just so confident in Ryan Murphy and his crew now to make even more excellent seasons, because they just did so many amazing things with Roanoke that I'm super excited just to see what they have in store for the next season or seasons. And finally, the CW has released its 2017 TV schedule, which I will go into detail because people want me to elaborate more on things, so you get the actual schedule. Hate me for it. You asked for it. According to TVGuide.com, which I'm pretty sure this is actually fact because TV Guide, come on. Starting on January 23rd, their schedule will be Monday nights Supergirl and Jane the Virgin. Tuesday nights will be The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. Jumping to February, on Wednesday they'll have Arrow and The 100. Then Thursday, January 26th, they'll start with Supernatural and the new series Riverdale. Friday, February 10th will be The Vampire Diaries and Reign. Friday, March 17th, The Originals will premiere, followed by Reign. Tuesday, April 4th, iZombie will premiere, and Tuesday, April 11th, The Flash and iZombie will air on those nights. So, there you go. If you'd like to actually see the schedule in full, I'll have it linked down below, along with all the trailers and stuff I mentioned. I really hope you enjoyed this week's Geeky News Roundup. There wasn't as much entertainment news as there has been, but, you know, there's some interesting nuggets. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like. Let me know down below your thoughts. If you liked the video, share it please, because it helps me out a ton. And also, if you're not subscribed yet, you can click over here on my floaty face somewhere, and that will subscribe you to my channel. And also, make sure down below, next to the subscribe button, there's a bell. If you click the bell, it'll notify you of all my videos as soon as they're uploaded. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, those sites will be listed in the description box down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and kisses. Bye!